Hello, Van Heist Kindergarten friends. It's Miss Butler, and this is a special video because this weekend is a special time. It is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is really just a time when we give a special thanks to the grown-ups at our house who take care of us. That might be your mother, it might be your grandmother, it might be someone else in your family who loves you and makes sure that you have all the things you need. So today I am going to make a card for my mother, and I want to show you how you could make a card. Maybe you'll give it to your mother, maybe you'll give it to someone else in your family, a grown-up who takes good care of you, who you love, as a way of saying, thanks so much. So you don't need very many things to make this card. I have a plain piece of paper. I'm going to use a marker, but you could use a pen or pencil. You just need something to write with. Then, if you have a glue stick or some tape or some glue, that will help. Finally, I have some scraps of paper. So I have some scraps of colored paper that I found in my house. But I also just found an old magazine and it has paper in it too. So I'm just going to take a page of that. But you can look around your house, make sure that you do not take any paper that's not okay for you to be using. So here's just an old scrap of paper from a magazine. In order to make the card, I'm taking the piece of paper that I had, the plain paper, and I folded it in half. Now I'm going to write on it. I'm going to write, I love you. Yeah, I'll use that marker. So I bet that's something that all of us know how to write. The letter I, then love, L-O-V-E, then you, the word you, Y-O-U. So there it is. I love you. Here comes the funny part of this card. Once I've written I love you on the cover, I'm going to take that extra paper. Remember I said I had some colored paper and just an old scrap paper, and I am going to tear little pieces of that paper. So see how, oh, there's one little piece. There's another little piece. Maybe I'll use some of this red paper now, but you can use any paper. There's a piece. There's a piece. Some of the orange paper, why not? So tear, maybe I'm gonna just take a few pieces of the torn paper at the beginning, and I'm gonna glue them right to the front of my card where I wrote, I love you. So let me show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, I'm back. So here's my card. It says, I love you. And I glued those funny pieces of paper on. I used a glue stick, but you could use tape or you could use regular glue. There they are. You might be thinking, this is a very strange card. Why did Miss Butler put a bunch of pieces of paper on? That's because inside it's going to say, I love you, 2 pieces. So it's kind of a little joke. There's some pieces of paper, and if you love someone to pieces, it means you love them so much. So once I have the cover done, I'm going to open it, and here I need to write, remember those words, 2 pieces. That is a little bit trickier to write than I love you, so I'm going to show it to you so that you can write it yourself. All right, friends. So here's the outside of the card. I love you. And I put some pieces of paper on it. And then the inside, I wrote to T-O pieces. P-I-E-C-E-S. I love you to pieces. Now I'm going to take some more of the pieces of paper and I'm going to glue them on the inside. I might try and make my pieces of paper into the shape of a heart for love, but you could just put them in whatever way you want. So hold on and let me show you how I'm going to do it. So I drew a heart. And then I just took a few more little ripped pieces of paper and I just glued them into the middle of the heart. So let's look at the card. I love you. 2 pieces. This is just a fun idea that you might use to say a special I love you to grown-ups in your family who take good care of you. If you don't want to make a card, you don't have to. You could just give them an extra hug this weekend or tell them thank you. But if you're thinking of wanting to make a present, you might try this idea. I hope you have lots of fun with it. Bye-bye.